Romans 6:14. For sin shall no longer be your master, because you are not under the law, but you are under grace. Sin should no longer drive our actions. We're not under the law that convicts us. Because the law exists, it shows us right and wrong. And Paul said that just because I saw covetousness was a sin, I started coveting more. So the more that we try to keep the law, the more that we fall short. Because Jesus is the standard. He set the standard. And he died for us because he knew by ourselves we were not going to be able to please God. We were not going to be able to keep the law. So he did it for us. So now, sin is not our master. Jesus Christ is our master. He teaches us. He shows us the way. He helps us. He loves us through the pain, through the mistakes, through everything that goes wrong. He is still there. Out of all the people in the world that might leave you, God will never leave you. He comes in and he stays with you, and he will take you through all of it. And he will also be there for you no matter what happens in the end. But when you're with God, you start to become more like him. You start to act in a way that is more pleasing to God, because if you love somebody, you want to please them. Our faith pleases him. But think about it, just as another person in your life that you love, you want to do things that make them happy just because you love them. And that is what it comes down to. Not sin driving us to do things that aren't good for us, because there's nothing good about sin. Sin destroys. Sin degrades. It makes us worse off than before. Before Christ saves us, we are already in this spot that is broken down. And that's why we reach out to God a lot of the times for the first encounter with God. We're seeking him because everything is so broken down because of sin. But that's not going to be our master any longer. We have Jesus Christ who loves us, who is perfect. We are not perfect, but we are slowly but surely being renewed by his power and his presence in Jesus' name.